Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Oh, no, not that one yet. Not that one yet. Not that one yet. Not that one yet. Nah, that's got to be set up. Y'all tried to, nah. That would have been. Nah, I know it, but it would have been, the jokers would have went crazy and had no context. So, yeah, nah. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. I said it's Friday. I said it's Friday. This is my Friday. This is my high day. It is Good Friday. It was good for us, but not for him. It was good for us, but not for him. It was good for us, but not for him. It was good for us, but not for him. It was good for us, but not for him. It was good for us, but not for him. It was good for us, but not for him. Hey, shout out to 153 people already in the live chat on YouTube. We love you. Shout out to all of my Discordians. I love you guys so much. It is Good Friday. It's not just any Friday. It is Good Friday. If you are a believer in Yeshua, if you are a follower of the way, the truth, and the life, then we are dealing with a Good Friday today. The reason why I say it was good for us, but not for him, because the goodness of this Friday was based on the worst that happened to him. It should have happened to us, but it happened to him. It should have happened to us, but it happened to him. It should have happened to us, but it happened to him. It should have happened to us, but it happened to him. It should have happened to us, but it happened to him. What happened to him? The situation's grim. What happened to him? The chances were slim. What happened to him? He dealt with our sin. What happened to him? He took it like a pen. What happened to him? And then, 3 days later, he woke up. 3 days later, he woke up. 3 days later, he woke up. He woke up. He woke up. I said 3 days later, he woke up. I said 3 days later, he woke up, and then he rose 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 up. Romans came through inspection. They forgot the resurrection. His blood is my protection. Keep it strong like an erection.
Yeah. He rose up. Come on now.
He rose up. I said he went down and he rose up. I said he went down and he rose up. I said he went down and he rose up. He went down and he rose up. So I stayed down cause he rose up. In the basement cause he rose up. I said I stay real down cause he rose up. I said I stay real down cause he rose up. I said I stay in the basement cause he rose up. I said he rose up. I said he rose up. He rose up. He rose up. Let's get all our heroes up. Cause he rose up. Cause he rose up, the heroes up. Cause he rose up, the heroes up. I said, cause he rose up, the heroes up. No more losers and choosers, abusers and cruisers. He rose up, cause he rose up. Hey!
Wow.
Yay.
I got chills. I got chills, bro.
Yeah. That's Good Friday. I said that's Good Friday. I said that's Good Friday. I said that's Good Friday. Put it in the chat, it's Good Friday. He rose up, I said he rose up. Yeah,
oh my God.
that thing has some juice on it.
Oh, yeah. I teared up.
Yeah,
Oof.
that thing has some juice on it right there. We making declarations today. He rose up. Declarations today is he rose up. He went down and he rose up. I said he rose up. I said he rose up. Woo!
Come on.
Declare it, he rose up. I know it's Friday, but he rose up. Hey, yo, spoiler alert. He rose up. He rose up. He rose up. I know he went down and devil tried to clown, tried to spread hate around town. Hey, yo, y'all's heroes is down, but he rose up. I said he rose up. Don't ever come at me, Satan, cause he rose up. He rose up, so you froze up. Like, y'all was like, what the? Cause he rose up. Devil was like, what the? he rose up. Dude was like, what the duck? I better duck cause he rose up. Protect your neck cause he rose up. He rose up. He rose up. So to El Diablo and Beelzebub, I said he rose up. He rose up. To every demonic influence, he rose up. To screw tape letters, he rose up. To anybody, he rose up. I said he rose up. He rose up. To all these generational curses, he rose up. To everybody trying to he rose up. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to say that he rose up. That he rose up. That he rose up. All right. Shout out to 419 in the live chat. I love you guys so much. Love you guys. Hope you're doing well. Shout out. Roll call. It's 9:06. 6 minutes after the 9 o'clock hour. It is 7:06 Pacific Standard Time. I'm gonna get it right. It is 10:06 Eastern Standard Time. Good morning, America. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good morning to the rest of the world. Wherever you are, whatever time zone you in, if you across that transatlantic timeline, I love you guys. International timeline, whatever it's called. Winnipeg, Canada's in the building. Columbia, South Carolina. Gainesville, Florida. Orlando, Florida. 11 p.m. in Korea. Thank you for tuning in, Alexis. Anaheim, California. He rose up. Yeah, I got you. Colorado Springs, Augusta, Georgia. Williamsburg, Iowa. I didn't know there was a Williamsburg, Iowa. Phoenix, Arizona. Austin, Texas. He rose up. Antigua, Jamaica. Inwood, Dallas. Ocala, Florida. Or Ocala. Dixon, California. Chesterfield, Virginia. Toronto, Dover. Austin. Covington, Georgia. Corpitos, Texas. Marana, Arizona. Denton, Texas. What's poppin', Kira? Garland, Texas. Brooklyn, New York. Muleshul, Texas. Justin, Texas. Right down the street, Justin. North Richland Hills in that backyard again, man. Wes had one front yard experience. Now he back in the backyard, man. He back in the backyard, man. Sanford, Florida. Austin, Texas. Chicago. Madison, Wisconsin. Mission Viejo, California. Latham, New York. Detroit, South Korea. Rockledge, Florida. Macon, Georgia. Chi City. Belleville, Illinois. Novi, Michigan. Bloomington, Minnesota. Frisco, upstate New York. Perth, 10:08 in Perth. What's up, Yasa? I see you in Perth. That's my favorite city in the whole wide world. Like, literally, no cap. Compton, California. You already know. Kingston, Jamaica. You already know. Buckhead City. You already know. Malaysia's in the house. You already know. Washington, D.C. You already know. Toronto, Canada. You already know. Tulsa, Oklahoma. You already know. Up in that DMV, man. You already know. St. Cloud, Florida. You already know. You already know. You already know. London and Cleveland. You already know. Oxnard and France. You already know. Canton, Mississippi. You already know. North Atlanta. You already know. Down there. You already know. Love y'all. Roll call. We in. We locked in for the next 2 hours and 45 minutes. Y'all know how we do. It is a Friday. April. Good Lord, have mercy.
Like, did we go backwards?
We marched into April.
We sure did.
We literally marched into April. It is the 18th of April. We are we just moving right along, aren't we?
Sure are.
I think we do this now.
We do this, bro.
I think this is what we do now. Interesting. How's everybody feeling about doing this? It's a daily show.
Ecstatic. Great.
Are you ecstatic and great?
Yeah, absolutely.
You get to eat a bowl of cereal at your job. At your job.
And I get to sit on a couch
and
while
you get
pregnant.
to sit while pregnant.
Yesterday I got to lean back while I had a headache.
That's
and
right.
Hang out. It's the best.
People were shouting you out and you were just like, yeah. They were like, Hooli, Derek, and Hector. You was like, him. You didn't have to perk up and be like, you could just be yourself.
I don't have to wear makeup.
You don't have to wear no makeup.
Just comfy.
Dress comfy.
Yeah, come as I am.
Come as you are.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I love it.
How do you feel?
I feel really good.
Any burnout symptoms?
0.
Wow.
Man.
I went, like I told you, I had my therapy session on Wednesday. I laid all my burdens at the feet of Jesus
Come on
and
now.
my therapist. So I'm Gucci. Derek, how you feeling?
This is like amazing. Yesterday I was like coworker jackpot, boss jackpot. I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm grateful to be here. Like this is a whole blessing thing, and just seeing the community too. It's a blessing.
Hector, aka Digital Shaquille O'Neal.
What? That's good. That's so good.
I'm definitely tired.
He's Digital Shaq.
Yeah, I
Start
love
calling
it.
him from now on.
That's what I'm gonna put him on my phone.
Yeah, Digital Shaq.
I don't get it.
You don't get it? Shaquille O'Neal?
Oh, I thought you called me Shrek because the green. So I thought you called me Shrek.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Hey, what we don't do on here is on air disses. Shaquille O'Neal, the most powerful center that's ever played in basketball history.
No, I'm not dissing him. I thought you called me Shrek.
No. That's what I'm saying. We're saying we're not dissing you.
Oh, okay.
Calling you
cool
Digital Shrek? What the hell, bro?
Hilarious.
How would we say that
Maybe
to you?
Digital
That's
chef.
hilarious.
Yeah,
been
digital
cooking.
digital
I've been
chef.
cooking.
Oh yeah,
I like
you
that. I
yeah,
love
digital
that.
I mean,
chef.
Shrek was a hero too.
He was
no?
a hero.
Yeah.
I love Shrek.
But, but we wouldn't call you Shrek.
He was
on
overweight.
Live air. Like that's crazy.
I'm
sauce,
losing
bro.
weight, Julie.
I meant,
But
yeah.
it's the fact that you were just kind of standing there with a smile, like
All nervous.
like. Do I receive that, or I don't know if I should receive that? It's
He's like, I
hilarious.
don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't know nothing.
Can you give me the correlation? Because I'm not really picking up what you're putting down.
Sure.
Yo, that's hilarious, dog.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah. How you feeling though?
Very tired, but as I've been very vulnerable on the show, I'm healing.
Yeah, for sure.
Me and Rachel we're in that miraculous phase right now where
Yep.
the last couple months were like cold.
Yeah.
We were in the tundra.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it was the remnants of
You was
like,
in Antarctica, no bears.
it ain't nothing going on. Oh, yeah, I was in Antarctica.
Yeah, you was in, not
No
even
bears.
bears. Not even bears. Yeah,
And now we're in that phase where everything feels miraculous.
it's beautiful.
It's like, everything is just gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous right now. So we're just dating. You
yeah,
know?
absolutely.
And I'm always somewhere for accountability's sake. So I'm here, yay. And then after this, I go to the restaurant with Rachel.
Yeah,
So like I'm always working in a sense.
yeah, I understand.
But not out of workaholism, just out of like
Yeah, accountability.
I'm just showing my
yeah,
girl like
absolutely.
I'm not playing no more.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what
Them
I'm
games
saying.
is done. I get it. And that's I appreciate the vulnerability because that is a different level of fatigue. You know what I'm saying? To restore what you broke
Yes.
takes work.
Work.
So you should be tired.
And it's good.
You know what I'm saying? Because that means you're doing it right.
Yes.
Yeah.
All these dudes out here that's played in their girl face, and then like, I don't understand why you still like, you're not over it yet. It's been like 3 months.
Crazy work.
Crazy work,
Crazy work.
right? You don't shatter something and then think that you put it back together because you found 3 shards.
Bruh.
That part. Oh, it's not
That doesn't
Thursday.
make a mosaic.
That don't make a mosaic. That does not make a mosaic.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, 3 months worth of nothing don't make a mosaic. Bars. 471 in the chat. I love you guys so much. All right, man, let's get into some things. All right, man. It's Friday. Y'all know what the segment is on Fridays. Okay? All right, maybe they don't know what the segment is on Friday. What are we talking about on Fridays?
This is what we doing.
This what we doing?
You gotta say with that little tone.
Yeah, you gotta. It's gotta be said with that
This
tone.
what
You
we
know what I
doing?
mean? Yeah, this what we doing. So, we gonna watch this little clip. An ex-boxer saves a hostage at the airport with bare hands. I want to see this.
This is on Good Friday too.
Oh gosh.
Trigger alert.
Oh gosh.
Bro was sitting there with a knife. He got her by the hair.
There's no gore. There's no gore.
Bro would have got mollywopped.
Oh yeah. Boxer's pulling up to the guy holding the hostage. He's asking to switch places with her.
Wow.
Hey, which is heroic
Yeah.
all by itself. Man, this is already a sermon.
Boom, grabs the blade out of his hand.
Dang.
Got him.
By the way, he must have hurt himself on the way out. He grabbed the blade.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot. Oh shoot. Man, that dude.
Hey, the most beautiful thing about the whole thing is the substitutionary request.
Oof.
Got him.
I mean, come on.
Got him.
Thanks, sir.
Who traded places with you, ladies and gentlemen?
Come on now.
Ooh.
Come
Huh?
on.
Jesucristo.
Who traded places with you?
Jesucristo.
Who had a knife to your throat? Was about to make you change. Everything in your life had to rearrange.
Hey.
But then Jesus Cristo came
Hey.
and said, I'll trade you. You can have me for him. You can have me for them.
Hey.
I know the situation's grim. I know their chance is pretty slim. But I'll trade me for them. And we'll see who wins. You can have my life. Cause after 3 days, I'll be raised up white.
So good, dude.
Okay, I can keep going. Okay, never mind. Anyway, that's a sermon right there.
That's a sermon.
Ex-boxer saves hostage at airport with bare hands. If somebody doesn't know what to preach this weekend, show the clip.
For real.
Show the clip,
For
dude.
Real.
This is your altar call right here.
For real.
If you want a real life example of what Jesus did for you, this is it. He traded places with you and then grabbed the sharp end of the blade.
Ooh. Chills.
Death, where is your sting?
Come on.
Knife, where is your
Come
edge?
on.
I can keep going.
Please do.
Bro is seasoned.
I've been doing this a long time. Everything preaches. Please know, everything preaches. All right, man. We got to pray for Florida State, I think.
Yes.
FSU.
Yes.
We got to pray for FSU. 6 people were involved in a shootout. 2 have died. 4 have been injured. I hate that this is so normal in this country. That mass shootings are this normal. That violence is this normal. That we can't get through a 10-day period without reporting on-campus shootings. Kids trying to go to school, get an education. 2 dead, 6 injured. Is this what we keep doing? Once again, I'm not saying we should have public beheadings on Fridays. What I'm saying is that if we had more consequences to people's actions, they would think once, twice, and thrice before they decided to do something. A gunman opened fire Thursday at Florida State University, killing 2 people and wounding at least 6 others. The 20-year-old gunman is the son of a sheriff's deputy whose former service weapon was used in the shooting. Oh, I know that sheriff's deputy is sick. Oh. Unbelievable. A current FSU student, 20-year-old Phoenix Eichner. It's very rare that you hear about a shooting like this and they don't use 3 names. They usually say the first, middle, and last name. Yeah, interesting. A current FSU student and the son of a sheriff's deputy used his mother's former service weapon in the shooting. Officer shot him after he refused to comply with commands. He's now receiving medical care. Wow. He survived. Dios mío. I don't get it. You take 2 lives, which scars the remaining loved ones for life. You change the lives of 6 others who are now got to live with this trauma. And you live through it, and now we got to treat you right and feed you 3 meals a day. Dios mío. Dios mío.
Police block access to area where suspect shooter's family lives.
You know, because reporters start coming through there, and you know what I mean. They want to start talking to everybody. Did he look weird 2 days before? Reporters be asking stupid questions. When he was walking to school, did you see the barrel of a gun sticking out of his backpack, or when he was driving down the street, did he scared around the corner? Did he look mad?
Bruh.
This is all up here, folks. You think folks is walking down the street talking to themselves, barking? Unbelievable. So, Lord Jesus, please cover the families of those that have lost their loved ones. I feel like we pray these prayers way too often. Now that we're in this space, I don't know why this is so frequent. But I know we live in a broken world, but still, damn. So, to the 2 families that lost their loved ones, may your grace and your mercy and your presence be felt. And to the 6 survivors, just cover them, be with them and their families. And to the shooter, on this day that we commemorate Good Friday, God, you sent your son to die for him as well. And so we pray for his salvation, the restoration of his mind. Even though he's going to still have these consequences, I pray that he finds you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Pray for his mama. Just cover everybody in Jesus' name, amen.
Jesus.
I'm so sick of praying these prayers.
The chat saying send him to the prison in El Salvador.
Trade him for Abrego Garcia.
Bruh.
I think that. Give us Abrego, right? I'll take Abrego. Give it. Yeah. Let's just do a swap. Tell the El Salvadorian president, we got somebody for you.
Fresh merchandise like
Fresh.
Taken. I watched Taken last night.
Yeah. You watched it last night?
I had to watch it.
Yeah, bro. Hey, me and my wife was like, we seen that movie several times, but it was like, man, we was sad again.
Yeah.
At the whole trafficking thing. We wanted everybody dead.
Everybody. The people in the bidders.
Yeah, bro. Peter.
And then it was a
Peter.
shake. Oh, Peter
Yeah,
was out.
Peter.
Peter knew he was done. Like he was like
Peter got them ribs cracked in the car. Yo.
Good movie.
All them people, man. Hey, the here's the problem we had with I've had this problem with the movie since I saw it. The ending wasn't buttoned up, right? You get your daughter back. You come back to the States and just have a family reunion and go see She-Ra and start taking music lessons. Nobody cares about this girl that died and OD'd that she went on the whole field trip with to begin with.
Right.
That girl is dead. Amanda. Ain't nobody said nothing about Amanda. They just came back and was like, oh my God, let's go to vocal cord practice. What? Amanda is sitting up there, eyes. That was dirty. I was like, don't think I didn't notice that. They did Amanda dirty. No tribute. Didn't go to Amanda's funeral. It ain't in no uncut scenes. It ain't in a deleted scene. They just thought we was gonna forget. They treated Amanda like, oh, she the one. She the one got to see her in the first place.
Yeah.
She did give out too much information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She told Peter what floor they was on. She said she was down to clown with him. You know, and she was, I'm just saying, but they could have did it. She was still 19. Yeah. That was a little girl. All right. What else? What else we talking about today? It's 9:24.
Heavy stuff or happy stuff?
Please give me something happy. Please give me something.
I'm trying to look for something happy right
if
now.
If you happy and you know it, clap your hands.
He rose up.
If you're happy and you know it, he rose up. That is so funny.
Tim, Jeanette Goss in the chat is saying, hey, Tim, Gwen from Glow Skin Cares wants to talk to you and thank you for her uptick in sales.
Oh, really? Okay, tell her to call in.
Yeah, tell her to pull up.
Yeah, tell her to pull up.
Shout out members. Ask her to message me on the Discord, please, Jeanette.
Yeah. Tell her to show up, man. You know we down for the people. You know, here's the philosophy I've had. I'm not waiting until we have sponsors and we have brands that are partnering with us to shout out the people whose products I love. Freely I have received, freely I give. I'm not about to be sitting up here like, oh, I'm not saying nothing about nobody's stuff unless they pay me. Nah, man, please. Y'all better go buy all of her stuff. I keep her lip balm in my pocket, and I got 5 more that I haven't even popped open yet. This lasts longer than chapstick. It's more effective than CarMax. I ain't put nothing else on my lips since I went to Atlanta and pulled up on this. So, yeah. What?
I typed in happy news. It's the first thing that comes up.
Hector's like, we got to shift the narrative. Let's just find something happy. Are you ready for what the first thing Hector slides over for me to read? Australia has achieved a significant milestone in reducing marine pollution, particularly plastic waste along coastal lines. A recent study by the Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organization revealed a 39% decrease in plastic pollution over the past decade. This improvement is attributed to enhanced waste management practices, increased public awareness, and policy initiatives like container deposit schemes. The study, encompassing 1,907 surveys across various regions, found that areas such as Newcastle, Perth, and the Sunshine Coast experienced notable reductions in plastic debris. However, regions like Hobart and Port Augusta saw increases, highlighting the need for targeted interventions. Despite these positive developments, challenges remain. Boo! See, how come they just can't let these niggas live, man? How come you just can't report the first paragraph and now you boo-booing on it? Sydney's outdated sewage system has been dang, Sydney caught a stray. Sydney's outdated sewage system has been identified as a significant source of microplastic pollution, with the Malabar Waste Management Treatment Plant discharging billions of microplastic particles daily. Do better, Malabar. Do better. Efforts are underway to upgrade these facilities to mitigate their environmental impact. Additionally, the Great Barrier Reef continues to face threats from climate change-induced coral bleaching. The Australian government has committed over $4.4 billion through the Reef 2050 long-term sustainability plan to enhance reef resilience, improve water quality, and expand marine protected areas. These initiatives reflect Australia's ongoing commitment to marine conservation and environmental sustainability. First of all, let's just give it up.
Come on now.
Hey, because I know they ain't doing that with our beaches. Our beaches are. Has anybody been to Galveston?
Gulf of America.
Anybody been down near the Gulf of America?
Come out mutated.
Go in clean, come out with a tail.
For real.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Humans.
Oh.
Humans with a new tail. Human power.
Shout out pizza.
Shout out Trump playing Splinter. No, Trump Shredder. Trump Splinter and Shredder. Is this something else that's happy?
Maybe it's just a little more. It's in the middle because it's about people that haven't stuck to their New Year's resolutions.
It's in the middle.
About to catch strays for people that haven't finished their New Year's resolution as of 2025. While comprehensive data on the success rates of New Year's fitness resolutions is still forthcoming, early indicators suggest that maintaining these goals remains a challenge for many. Early adherence trends. There's high initial participation. Approximately 96 million U.S. adults set health and fitness goals for 2025, making it the most popular category of New Year's resolutions. Historically, around 80% of individuals abandon their resolutions by February, with the second Friday of January often referred to as Quitter's Day. Due to significant decline in motivation. Lord have mercy. Long-term success, only about 6% of people remain on their New Year's resolutions for a full year. Wow. We should stop making resolutions.
Yeah,
We should stop making resolutions. Less than 10%. Like finish the year?
It's crazy.
You should not do those no more. Just don't. Just when you ever you do it, just do it. Like, but don't declare it, because that's just womp womp. It's womp womp city out here.
Tim, what was the name of the lip balm company again, so we can link it?
I don't know.
Glow
He's like, I gave
skincare.
that to y'all months ago.
We need
I'll
to
link
I
it.
Remember, it's off of here.
Let me
Like,
see. Glow skincare.
is it Glow Skincare?
Yeah.
yeah,
She
yeah.
only has a Facebook. I'll link it. I got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, thank you.
Did you know Katy Perry went to space?
Oh yeah.
Yo.
She went to space with like a bunch of women.
Women. It was all women. Yeah.
Yeah, she had like a daisy in her hand or something. She went up there with a daisy
The comments are something. They're like,
Yeah, she's getting a lot of backlash.
it's crazy.
for going to space.
Yeah, they're like, why? They should have left her.
What did Katy Perry do to anybody?
I don't know. I mean, there's tons of stuff.
Katy, y'all gotta leave Katy alone. Pray for Katy. What they saying about Katy? What did she do?
Are you looking it up on chat?
Dude, this is crazy. Yeah, she for real went to space. Which video? We could react to any of them, or we just talk about it.
Katy Perry sings in space during historic Blue Origin flight. What's the problem?
I guess people are just hating for whatever
Yeah.
reason. She did the VMA and did a whole performance with all the classics. It was incredible. Like, that girl still got it.
Hey, hold on real
She's very
quick.
talented.
They was only up there for 11 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
there's only
kind of
one.
like yo, Tim's
favorite.
face, dog. Tim's
I need to
face.
screenshot that face.
That's so good.
Tim's changed
Yeah,
it.
and when she
It's
came
like,
back,
wait a minute.
when she came back on Earth and got out, she kissed the ground.
Shout out Earth. People saying that it was fake too. That they didn't.
They went to space for 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Please tell me, am I wrong for my reaction?
pulling
it up.
Should I be?
No.
Is this news? Is this new? Okay, Susie Mesa just unlocked a childhood word that I haven't heard in so long. Caca. Listen, caca has me weak. Susie, stop playing with me. That girl said caca.
The chat's
Like I'm 6.
the chat's like the other astronauts were stuck up there for months, and Katie went and came back in 11 minutes.
And French kissed the ground. Had asphalt all on her tongue. Is that too much?
No.
On April 14th, 2025, pop icon Katy Perry made history as the first singer to journey into space, joining Blue Origin. Okay. Let me calm down real quick. Let me say it. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. The 10-minute, 21-second suborbital flight launched from Blue Origin's Corn Ranch in West Texas. Oh, they flew out from here? The crew included Perry, journalist Gail King, philanthropist Lauren Sanchez, rocket scientist Aisha Bowe, civil rights activist Amanda Nguyen,
Win.
or just Win.
Mhm.
All them
That-
words is Win.
Yeah. I learned because I had a coworker had that last name and he said it's Win.
Okay, Win.
Yeah.
They really complicated it.
I said Nguyen one time. and
All
he's
I
like,
do
it's
is win with 6 letters. Ask anybody in the world if they can spell it better. And producer Carrie Ann Flynn, or is that Carrot? The mission aimed to inspire future generations and highlight women's contributions to space exploration. It was suborbital. And it wasn't even 11 minutes. Go back up. It was 10 minutes and 21 seconds. Now, before I say anything else, let me just say they went further than I have.
It's true.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I'm not hating on
Yeah.
it. Was it history because there's already been women in space who've gone further? Is it just history because they went?
Because it's like a consumer-based space trip, so I think that's what it.
Consumer?
Like people are I think they're gonna-
Translation: millionaire
Yeah,
space.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't know if I could. I don't think I can purchase a ticket. I can't afford the rocket fuel.
I wouldn't want to. Oh, I'm chill.
It's a feat, though. I mean, what is we talking about right now? During the flight, Perry sang "What a Wonderful World" and revealed her upcoming tour. Stop playing. This nigga went to space to reveal her upcoming tour set list. She went to space and was like, here's what I'll be singing when I get back down to Earth.
But do you think people are hating because they slapped on the front end of it women's history, but then it turned out to just be a promo for the tour? If she went with just promoting the tour and didn't bring up that stuff and let the crowd say that, would she have gotten less backlash? It's kind of my thoughts there.
Listen, I don't have context to give lash or backlash or front lash.
Shout out the lash.
Shout out to Rosalie, who's probably doing some lashes today.
Yes.
It's my homie, man. That's my homie. I can't tell you how many girls I went to school with look just like her.
You knew, dude.
Oh my God. As soon as I saw that face, I said, that's a CALI face right there. The crew wore custom designed Mons spacesuits. Am I saying that right? Mons or Montsy? Blending style with functionality. Lord have mercy. So now we have to have couture suits to go to space. The mission faced criticism for its perceived elitism and lack of scientific purpose. Y'all wasted this gas money to take a 10-minute, 21-second trip to space.
We can't afford eggs.
Ooh.
Critics labeled it as performative and disconnected from broader societal issues. They was like, F these tariffs. Yo, that's really funny. These girls got in a rocket and was like, tariffs? What tariffs? It's like, oh, the price of clothes is going up? Couture Montsy. I don't even know if I'm saying it right.
This was the outfits, by the way. The vibes.
Click on that first one.
Wow. What a complete ripoff. Hold on.
Is that Jeff Bezos?
Yeah, of course. Bezos got the money.
He probably paid for it. Knowing him.
I mean, they went up there and looked cute.
Yeah, they got their little bell bottoms. Cute.
God.
It is cute. It's elitism, but it's cute.
Thank God nothing went wrong.
They definitely could have died.
Yeah, this is Jeff Bezos' company.
What
That's the
did you
reason why he's
say?
in there.
I mean, they definitely could have died.
Like,
You're super risking your life going to space, dog. What are you doing? Sing firework.
That's a great song.
Hey, can I just say this? I'm not going to be the conspiracy theorist that says that the moon landing in the 60s wasn't real. I do want to say the technology that we have today is light years better than it was in the 60s. But we ain't been back to the moon
Whoa.
since the 60s.
Whoa.
I'm not trying to be the conspiracy theorist. I'm just trying to figure out if let me put it in a different technological thing. Imagine somebody using the computers that were back then, like these, which took up like thousands of square feet to produce whatever little data it had. Imagine that computer being able to solve an equation that our modern computers can't. Let's take it to another thing. Imagine a telephone from the 60s being able to reach a group of people that your cell phone can't. All I'm saying is, how did y'all go in the 60s and we ain't been back?
That's crazy.
What did you
Years.
find?
Not what did you find? Did y'all niggas go?
It was fake.
It was fake.
It was fake.
But was it really fake? Was it really fake? Was it really fake?
No sé.
No
sé.
Hey, no sé. No sé. Yo no sé. Yo sé.
Hey.
Yo sé. Yo sé. Te no sé. No sé. No sé.
No sé.
No sé. No sé. No sé. Or no sé.
No sé.
No sé. Is it no sé? Or would it be no sé?
Yo no
Like
sé.
we don't know.
No sabemos.
No.
But that's a whole different
Sí,
vibe.
vale. Sí.
Yeah.
Okay. No sabemos.
Yes.
Sí. No sabemos. Vale. No sabemos.
Oh.
No sabemos. No sabemos.
Oh.
No sabemos. Y'all better stop playing with me. y'all know I can make it work. You know what I'm saying? All right. So peep game. Yesterday, we premiered a song. Okay. We blew the dust off of a track. Okay. 22-year-old track. Just to let y'all know that I've been about this vulnerability life for a really long time. Okay. On today, this what we doing? Yes, this is what we doing. On today, we're blowing the dust off of a completely different track from that same album, just to let y'all know how CALI I've been my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure. Again, yesterday was about letting y'all know the vulnerability's been. I've been like this for a very long time, right? And so this song is like this song is basically the essence of my California experience journey, the whole nine. And I need to shout out Robert Sput Seawright, who is one of the most incredible drummers in the entire world. Look him up. I want you to type in Google SPUT. Sput Seawright is going to pop up. He's one of the most incredible drummers in the entire world. He's one of the best producers in the world. He's made hits for a lot of people. And he gave me this track. This is a 22-year-old track. And when you hear it, you're going to be like, stop playing with us. Valley of Cali.
The valley of the shadow of Cali.
This is it.
I fear no evil. For thou art with me.
Make that knock, dude.
Yeah.
Push that.
Come on. I walk through the valley in the hood of Cali, Inglewood, Centinela, where my mama had me. The OG Peanut, pushing baby brother stroller, Cadillac, remember that? Told me when I was older, half the fam on pop side was dark blue soldiers. Rep the set for a sec to get some respect. Realize if I rep the set for respect, I would lose my identity for infinity. Streets was calling everybody by name, felt the pain. It was hard to resist the call of that death wish. Gang life started eating up cats for breakfast, then jump to the next of kin, the next kid. Gang bang, the life you choose to maintain, which leads to some guns, weed, and cocaine. If it wasn't for the grace of God, the same thing, I would have flipped them birds and stood on the curb. Yea, though I walk through the valley of death, breathing down my neck, a brother gotta keep stepping. Pick up a weapon or dodge them weapons. Choose where you walking in this valley you step in. Yea, though I walk through the valley of death is breathing down my neck, a brother gotta keep stepping. Pick up a weapon or dodge them weapons. Choose where you walking in this valley you step in. What makes a thug do it makes another punk out. What makes a non-shooter makes another shoot out. Used to have to play games on the bedroom floor. No peeking out the windows, no open doors. Gang life affected streets like open source, which led to a lot of open colored wars. It was red versus blue, then blue versus blue. Didn't know what to wear, all of us was confused. Imagine trying to go to school, walking through 4 hoods. Any color that you wore, partner, meant no good. Stayed with my gun bombs in the heart of Watts. I used to play across the street while she prayed a lot. I got punked for some money, never wound up shot. Once again, God moms used to pray a lot. Stare down the face of a nickel-plated deuce .5. He never pulled the trigger and I never asked why. Yea, though I walk through the valley of death is breathing down my neck, a brother gotta keep stepping. Pick up a weapon or dodge them weapons. Choose where you walking in this valley you step in. Yea, though I walk through the valley of death is breathing down my neck, a brother gotta keep stepping. step in. Pick up a weapon or dodge them weapons. Choose where you walking in this valley you step in. I got homies locked up and homies that died, which is why my path differed and I had to survive. While the homies shot craps, I was writing raps. Tried to put me on the set, but I was fighting that. Now my homies locked up, know I'm writing back. And my dead homies candle, know I'm lighting that. And I flash back to think about the road I'm on. I was trying to be down, but they sent me home. I was trying to be hard, but instead I froze. It's no mistake that I wound up on the road I'm on. And I'm destined to blaze amps and microphones. And the homies that passed know they stories get told. Nah, I didn't do it, but I know who did. And nah, I don't approve, but that's the way that it is. And there's no way no guns and cocaine can hold me. I'm a graduate in Valley in the hood of Cali. Yea, though I walk through the valley of death is breathing down my neck, a brother gotta keep stepping. Pick up a weapon or dodge them weapons. Choose where you walking in this valley you step in. Yea, though I walk through the valley of death is breathing down my neck, a brother gotta keep stepping. Pick up a weapon or dodge them weapons. Choose where you walking in this valley you step in. Yes, sir. Giving a shout out, rest in peace to my man Yaru. To my big brother, love you, Darren LaVoy Johnson. You did your stretch. 2 strikes, man. Can't strike out. Gotta hit a home run now. Barry Bonds style. To my man Big Frank. All my men locked up. Stay up. My ladies too. Yeah, man, it was that rough. Love y'all. Stay up. In the valley of death. Stay up.
That's that joint. Valley of Cali.
That's so.
Yes, sir.
Fire, man.
Yes, sir.
I can hear like just people playing this in their cars.
Oh, it knocks in
I'm
the
like,
car.
it's a bop.
I gave Derek a producer's listen last week.
Oh, I heard from up here.
Yeah, that bass was
Yeah.
bass was stanky.
Yeah, you're talking about 22 years, but timeless music is always like fresh. I think I gravitated to this track because it just reminds me of the music, you know, the way, the era that we grew up in.
It's the essence of everything that was LA.
The environmental trauma, like
Absolutely,
I was like,
that exactly
I never
right.
looked at it from that lens.
That's
until
exactly
I was
right.
Like, oh, that was normal.
Yeah. Like as soon as I heard that track, like the thought was like I have to recap. It was basically like a testimony of survival, but also an eyewitness account without snitching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? like you know, it's like, yeah, I had to channel my O'Shea Jackson Sr. on that one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's what we doing. Yeah, man.
There's nothing you can't do.
Huh?
There's nothing you can't do.
There are some things I can't do. I can't go to space on a suborbital trip for 10 minutes and 21 seconds
With a cute little suit.
with a little bell-bottom suit on. Not doing that. Not gonna get me to do that.
Announce the comedy tour from up there.
I'll be in Huntsville in June.
You're floating around.
Zero gravity. I'm gonna be in Raleigh, North Carolina
Gosh.
in June. Yeah, man.
So where were you at when you were writing this track? Where were you at in life, I mean?
Well, I was living in Texas. Sput puts the track on, and I was like, what are you doing to my life right now? I said, nobody has this track. He was like, yeah, well, I made it for Dre, and somebody passed on it. An artist passed on it. And I was like, can I have it? And he was like, oh, for sure. And 20 minutes later, like, because again, once a track speaks to me, the words just flow. Like, I don't have to sit up there and try to. I think that I'm pretty sure all 3 of those verses were written in 20 minutes.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I'm happy to dust off this,
Oh,
you
people
know,
love it.
this 2-decade-old music and share it with the people
Fire.
now. You know what I'm saying?
And it's good.
Thank you.
'Cause
Thank
it could
you.
be whack, but it's good.
Thank you so much. Next week I'll play like a song I made for Juliet.
Aww.
You know, a little club banger
Can
song.
you make one for us?
What do you mean? What?
Like you made one for Juliet. Can you make one for us three?
Like make a song for you?
Yeah. So I can hold
it's so
keep it in my I almost said purse, but I meant my
Keep
phone.
it. Your phone is your purse. Your purse is your
I mean,
phone at
you're
this
right.
point. You
You're
know what I
right.
mean?
You're so right.
Everybody's phone is their wallet and their
You're
purse
so
now.
right.
Exactly. If you gotta take my purse or my phone, you can have my purse. Right? I have everything backed up digitally in my phone.
That ain't the truth.
Yeah, that's not a problem. No pasa nada. No pasa nada.
Ooh, and you put some Spanish in it. Ooh.
It's gonna be Ooh.
Because you're so good at lyrics. And like you just go off.
That's why I can't wait. That's why I can't wait to have everything in I can't wait to be fluent where I could just talk effortlessly and not be like, ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se dice? Right?
I'm telling you, you're gonna surpass us.
When I was at the at Macero, the guy was like, I think your Spanish is a little better than mine, because he was freezing on a couple of words, and I was like, tomates.
That's me.
Sí, tomates,
Yes,
tomates.
that's me.
And he said something else, and I said it, and he was like, oh. I was like,
Like, you wanna have my job?
yeah, exactly.
There's Katy Perry kissing the ground.
Nice. Welcome back, Katy Perry.
10 minutes, because 10 minutes and 21 seconds can shake you. That'll shake you. 10 minutes, yo. You got jokers that's been up there for months, couple of years. When they come back, they can't even walk. They've,
for real.
Yeah, they've
For
had
real.
no gravity for so
Yeah.
long. When they come back, they can't walk.
Yeah, there was an astronaut where her chin changed. Even her facial structure changed up there.
Yeah.
She was there for so long.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like what if aliens, you know how they always make aliens with like the elongated chins and like the bugged out eyes? What if it's just humans that's been up there too long?
That would be crazy.
We have another form of life. Nope, it's us. We've just been in space too long and we just came back. But that's why they don't age either,
Yeah.
right? Like there's zero gravity to pull against you.
Right.
So like if you stay up in space for like 10 years and come back, everybody else would have aged and you still be up there chilling.
I mean, you're right. Isn't that
Have you not
Interstellar?
seen Interstellar?
Move over, Preston. I'm kidding.
That's right.
I'm kidding.
Huli and I about to start doing our own leader's cut. It's going to be called the leader slice. We don't want anybody to get confused. Huli and I are going to start doing the leader slice. No, we don't want it. No, you know, that's too close. It's going to be called the boss's slice. No. It's going to be called el jefe's slice.
Let's go. I'm here for it.
¿Cómo se dice slice in español? Slice?
Licia.
Oh, sugar honey iced tea.
Sicily.
Hey, dude, it's food. It's food. How do you say slice in Spanish? Cicely Tyson. Damn it. No, that's not
Field
it.
trip.
Oh my gosh. This bro said.
Si salió.
I don't even know where it came from. My bad. My bad.
Hey, how do you say slice in Spanish? Celica. What? Damn Toyota? Hey, my brother Miles, God rest his soul. The first time he saw a Toyota Celica, he was like, "Hey, bro, I want one of them Celisas." I said, "The Celica?" He said, "Nigga, shut up."
Alyssa.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Rebananda.
Rebananda.
Revananda?
Rebanada. Rebanada.
Rebanada.
Slice is rebanada.
I've never heard that in my life.
El jefe rebanada.
Interesting. I guess we say
Pedazo.
pedacito.
A pedacito.
Pedacito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pedazo.
Oh, pedazo. Pedazo es también.
Sí.
Entonces, pásame un pedazo de
Ajá.
pizza
Sí.
de pepperoni,
Sí.
por favor.
Yes.
Entonces, rebanada, por ejemplo, necesitas al menos 2 rebanadas de pan
Okay.
para hacer un sándwich.
Oh.
Okay,
Sandwicho.
entiendo. Sandwich.
Un sanguito.
Rodaja,
Rodaja. Okay, yeah.
rodaja
Yeah.
es también.
Yeah, también se puede usar.
¿Puedes poner unas rodajas
Ajá.
Tajas.
de tomate en la ensalada?
Ensaladita.
Tejada.
Tejada is. I mean, yeah,
Texas?
yeah. You can use that.
Me sirvió 2 tajadas
Sí.
de cordero.
Yes, I've heard my mom. Yeah.
La loncha.
Lonche?
Loncha. ¿Quiere una loncha de jamón?
Oh, shout out ham.
Loncha.
What's a loncha?
Yeah. No, I don't think I-
Loncha.
Lunch?
No, it's
Loncha
eh.
es almuerzo.
L O N C hecho A.
Eche. I've never heard that word in my life. Wow.
La parte, la pala, el efecto, el golpe cortado.
El golpe. Oh, this is just like made up words now.
No, it's not. Why would I make up a
Just sounds
freestyling
great.
word?
But this is like Spanish from Spain.
This is formal.
These are all the ways you could say slice.
It's just very
Oh,
formal.
understood.
Yeah. It's formal, so we talk in
Reb-
slang basically.
Rebanada,
Rebanada.
trozo,
Rosso.
Trozo, uh-huh. Yep.
pedazo.
Pedazo.
Yep.
Cisalio. Cisalcito.
Cicely Tyson.
Sounds good.
That sounds good. Well, you just pulled up an old. What are you doing?
Well, I was trying to see if I could find old footage of you and Preston back in the day together.
Well, you did.
And this is y'all together on stage. We don't have to.
That's
react to it,
that's
but
literally 11 years ago.
It's when you tell them to come up on stage, and y'all. I think y'all did like a joint message.
We did something. We be doing stuff. Just so y'all know the history Preston and I have, we go back.
No, they have it low. Can't even hear it.
So point number 2, this is a message. We're just sharing it. Point number 1 is vulnerability. Point number 2. Do you see how long I've been talking about this? Preston's coming.
Sorry for the audio, folks. Little dab up
Do,
with
do-
Chris.
do you see
they're
how
so
long?
cute.
Do you see how long we've been together?
That is amazing,
So
dude.
cute.
He had hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really did.
This is a big one for me, and this is probably something that
We've been talking about that's 11 years ago, fam.
Oh.
anybody I know. Let me give you the definition of security. Security is properly placed.
Dang, and he's going right
Goes
into
right
it.
into it.
Dang.
Properly
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
That
That's
is so awesome.
yeah. We got receipts. We about this life, y'all. We really about this life out here.
Can I make a suggestion for
Make
our,
a suggestion.
Our
Make a
Sicily
suggestion. Make a suggestion.
Show?
Absolutely.
Can we have that as a guest?
You want that as a guest on El Jefe Pedazo?
See.
Vale, sí.
Okay.
All right.
It was a dweller said it, and I was like, oh,
Do,
that's a
do,
good idea.
do you want that to be your co-host?
No, you're my co-host.
Okay, but you just want.
We're together. Yeah.
Okay,
and
but
then-
you just want
yeah.
Dad to come.
Yeah. I
Okay,
just
gotcha.
want him to be a guest, and
Gotcha.
then we'll bring out Derek and Hector,
And then what?
and then just finally be a family.
Oh, with Dad? Oh no, I don't know. You're asking a lot of Dad. You're asking a lot of Dad. Not of me.
I need to stop.
We could spin the block. We could spin off 9 shows together. I don't care.
Shout out
But
members.
but
And the leaders cut yesterday with Preston was fire. The episode that you dropped yesterday was
Oh,
Man.
every episode.
That was really
Thank
good.
you.
That was really good at detouring them away from Thad coming out because I started getting my nervous system started getting dysregulated. So keep doing that. That was really good.
Reese the Don said Preston lost his hair and Tim found his.
dead.
It's really
That's
funny.
Hilarious.
the chat is really witty, man.
Tim had no hair. Preston had hair. The reversal is kind of crazy. My hair is fire though. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. Y'all know what time it is. It's Good Friday, and we open up our phone lines to say wide open. I can make a song out of anything. Wide open. Our phone lines are wide open. We love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. For the next 2 hours and 45 minutes. Next 2 hours and 45 minutes. Next 2 hours and 45 minutes. Talk about anything. Get up in it.
Come on,
This is very
Tim.
Houston.
We can
This
get
is
up
Houston.
in it. We can get up in it. Don't back that thing up. Just hang that phone up.
Come on, Tim.
We are here
Screw
for the
Stan.
next 2 hours and 45. 45. 45. 45. Call in. Talk about whatever. I don't care. We clever. Okay.
Caller, shop
right.
caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller, get a late tonight.
What is
And us.
Oh, do you know what this is?
I do.
You do? Okay.
I just didn't see that coming out of his spirit. I just didn't see it coming
It's Good
out.
Friday.
Yeah, it's Good Friday. Who knows what's happening? All right. No questions, callers, concerns, off limits. We are gonna make sure you are fully seen, fully heard, fully known, fully loved, even if you're not fully agreed with. I don't agree. I don't pretend to have all the answers. I do know that this is a safe space to contain you. So who's our first caller?
My friend, you are on the line with Tim Ross. Please introduce yourself.
Hello. My name is Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
I'm shaking right now.
It's okay. Take your time. Take your time, Nicole. How are you?
I'm good.
You have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So thank you for this platform and for the opportunity to be on this call with you. I'm grateful. You guys have changed my life in a good way, not in a bad way.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're honored to serve you.
I want to shout out also my tribes. I think they're listening. Adrian, they've given me courage, a lot of courage to go past this past 5 years.
I love
It's
it.
been crazy.
Okay.
So, my question. I believe I have forgiven my mom, but still have residual feelings of anger sometimes when I talk to her.
Mhm.
And I can't stay on the phone with her for a long time. We are in different places right now. That's my first question. My second question is how to combat the feeling of not fitting in. And my third would be how to recognize that God is directing me from leaving and not running away, like running away from confrontation, which I believe I have done over the past.
Okay.
Some context. I was born in Kenya.
Okay.
Right now, by the grace of God, I'm in Seattle.
Okay.
At the age of between 3 and 2, my mom took me out of our family home, and my grandparents took me in. My grandparents knew that they were just taking me in for a short time for them to organize themselves, their life, and everything. But my mom took this as an opportunity, left my dad, and things just went spiraling down. Between the ages of 8 and 10, I got molested by her uncle and a cousin who was female. She then took me out of that situation, took me to a different place with then said boyfriend. And there I lost my childhood in terms of I didn't have time to work, to play, didn't have friends. When I was home, it was like literally doing stuff that old folks are supposed to be doing. And if I asked for that time to go play, they were like, you'll play at school.
Wow.
Yeah, we do work.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I'm at school, I couldn't get that time because I was too tired. I
Of
needed
course.
to rest. So I
Yeah.
would just go sleep
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
And it was weird for people. And yeah, all that happened. My grandparents saw that, the decline and everything, took me back in, took me to boarding school. At this time, I started asking questions about my dad and everything. My mom didn't want to talk about it. I received the information that I needed from my aunties. I did not even know my dad's name. So after finding about his name, I took my mom's phone, got his number, reached out to my dad. Through conversations that were taking place around that time, I find out she was getting money and stuff using my name from my dad, and I didn't know. And the life I was saying did not resonate with what she was saying. Um, so after a lot of stuff taking place at the age of 14, I go meet my dad. A situation happens with my stepmom. My stepmom, she tricked me to getting my mom's number, sent a very mean message and everything. So when I reached out to my dad, when I came back and tried to find out, he turned on me and said, "You don't know what you're talking about." So I don't talk to him again for the next 4 or 5 years of my life. But we got in contact after a while, and since the age of 18, 19, we've been making that relationship to right now. I am 29, turning 30 this year. The relationship with my dad is becoming better. With my mom, there are still some things that we talk about. We haven't got we didn't really have conversations about because she's always has an excuse or something. Um, Through all this time, I have not talked to anybody about this molestation. At the age about 22, about 21, 22, my mom gets into a different relationship and a family. Takes me there. So over the holiday, I go visit because now I'm in college, but I go visit. And me hanging out with people I think are cousins who are older and have like their families going. We go out to the club, come back, one of them jumps on me again. At this point, I feel that I am the problem because maybe it's my beauty or my smile or I'm welcoming or something. So I just shut it off. And the next day, tell my mom, I'm leaving, I'm going back. um, and she didn't understand why. And I was just like, no, I just can't stay here. I'll go back to school. Um, so this happened, and because of the relationship I'm fixing with my dad, he manages to get me out of Kenya. I haven't told him all of this yet. Um, and gets me to the States to live with my family, my dad's side. I do not know any of them at this point, and I'm about turning 25 now is when I'm getting to know my family on my dad's side. And because of this like having this isolation that I have had for most of my life, I've made decisions to be away from family. And sometimes right now, in hindsight, I see it's just been God's doing, because my schooling, my everything has been like, it has been scholarships, it has been my talents in sports, it has been all this has made me go through school to this point. And not being able to have that relationship with my mom the past few years has been a little bit disorienting, and I started doing some work around it, and all this is coming up, and I'm realizing she took me out of these situations because she was not content with where they were at with my dad at that time. They were college sweethearts when I was born, but they didn't work because she wasn't content about that. And now rebuilding my relationship with dad, my heavenly father. And I still sometimes feel not worthy of it. And I still sometimes struggle that he loves me just because of being.
Mm.
And I just kind of need some direction, knowing if sometimes it's my flesh that I'm running away from these things, or it is actually him directing me to go out through the changes that I've had the past year. And right now, where I am at, also, I feel like it's time for me to leave again. And now is when I am getting to that feeling of like myself, loving myself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think that's the context of everything.
Nicole, that's a lot. That is a lot. The fact that you're smiling is a miracle.
Um, I believe I've used my smile to hide.
Mm.
It's my way of dealing,
Mm.
and yeah,
Okay.
Mhm.
So the smile is a mask.
I I feel like sometimes it is, yes.
Mhm. And that's bringing some emotion. What are you feeling right now?
Um, cause oh, I feel like without it, without just being being that happy person, and uh, I want to be received. If, cause well, I didn't put this in, but about around 21, I got pregnant, and because I felt like abandoned and I felt like I was put to be somebody else's responsibility. I did not want that from a child that I would bring into my life. So I did have an abortion at that time.
Mhm.
And I think that is one of the things that I regret right now, because I didn't want to have somebody else, like my child, feel like he or she is a responsibility, is a burden,
Mhm.
which I think I have felt for a long time.
Okay. So, um, it's okay not to smile. Like, it's okay to take that mask off
Mhm.
and not smile because you've just shared some things with me that are not worth smiling about.
Mhm.
You've just shared some things with me that is worth a frown, is worth your countenance falling, is worth being sad, it's worth being angry.
Mhm.
Your mom put little Nicole on an emotional roller coaster that she was not old enough to ride and she wasn't tall enough to ride. You know, when you go to the amusement park and they say you must be this height to get on this roller coaster, you were not nearly tall enough to be on the emotional roller coaster that you were on based on the decisions that your mom made, and based on the decision that your grandparents made. You were not prepared for that. Your childhood was robbed. Little Nicole was supposed to go play outside. And she's a domesticated worker. Who has to find a place to sleep during lunch. Because the real work starts when she gets home. And this face right now, this is also a beautiful face. Because you finally get to emote and express how this has really felt without having to flash a smile. And make people who hurt you feel okay. It makes perfect sense to me why you and your mommy have a strained relationship. I wouldn't want to talk to her either. I would keep all of my conversations with her short. Hi, you alive? Yay. How was your weekend? Good? Okay, mine too. All right. What's the weather? Oh, is it hot in Seattle? No, you already know it rains over here a lot. What you doing? Nothing. Okay, bye. Check the timestamp. 1 minute 57 seconds. Did you talk to your mom? Yep. 1 minute 57 seconds. How much do you talk to your mom in a week? As long as those girls went to space. 10 minutes 21 seconds. We have a suborbital relationship.
Yeah, and recently I've started doing that, and she feels, or she's like, what is going on, Nicole? I know you are a quiet girl and everything, and but what is going on? We're not. I'm like, nothing. I'm just busy. And then she's like,
What would happen if
what?
you told her what was going on? What would happen if you told her how you felt? How do you think
So
she would react?
I week ago, I kind of started having the conversation with her, and I don't know how it spiraled back to her and the situation she's in right now. I was like, okay. I'll send you a link, get a therapist and talk to them or somebody. Because right now I don't think you're hearing me, or I don't think um you're ready to hear what I am saying.
That's the truth. She heard you. she's not ready to talk to you. And so she has to deflect. Of course she made it about her. It's always been about her. That's why she left your daddy. It's about her. That's why she got her boyfriend. It's about her. That's why she sent you to your grandparents' house. Because it's about her. You were an inconvenience to her. She did not want to be responsible for you. So she abdicated her responsibility to your grandparents so she could go live the life that she wanted to live. Your mommy's selfish. That's a selfish somebody. Your mama's selfish. Your mama's self-centered. And your mom cannot accept responsibility. It will always be somebody else's fault. It was your daddy's fault. It was the boyfriend's fault. It was it's her parents' fault. It's the job's fault. It's not going to be her fault. It's not going to be her fault.
And I really love to go past that. Either just on my part, because I still want to talk to my mom. I still want to talk to her and hear about my siblings, because my younger sister doesn't have a phone yet. So it's through her, and she finds it weird when I call and say I want to talk to my sister, and I don't want to talk to you right now.
Right. What's amazing is that she gave up the years to be the nurturing mom, and now that you're an adult, finds it hard to believe that you don't want to connect with her as a nurturing mom. Ain't that crazy? Who's crazy in that equation? It's not you.
Okay.
Right? She'll make you, she twisted and tries to make it like it's you. It's not you, it's her. Why aren't you talking to me, daughter? How come? Come on. I know you're quiet, but like there's something going on. Girl, it's you. You're the problem. And you can't see yourself, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
Okay. I I know. I know. So what I'm struggling with, I wouldn't say struggling with, or I'm just learning to do, is have that boundary that I am honoring her, yes, and I don't feel guilty about how I feel, or feel bad of how I feel when I have conversations with her.
Absolutely.
That is where I am trying to learn. I'm not going to say I'm struggling, but I'm trying to learn how to do that.
Okay.
And not feel guilty about it.
Okay. So let's role play, shall we? Are you opposed to a role play?
No.
Okay. Hopefully we can this role play is going to be to try to accomplish a couple of things. Number one, how to continue to have a relationship with your mom and honor her while at the same time having a boundary. Right? I love you. Basically, I'm going to be you and you're going to be mommy. Okay. So, basically I am showing I'm showing honor to you as my mommy, and at the same time I'm showing a very appropriate boundary because you're not healthy at all, and so I'm not putting up with any of your foolishness.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, you usually talk to your mommy on the phone, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is she back in Kenya?
Yes, she is.
Okay. And you're in Seattle.
Yeah.
All right, so we already got a great boundary there. She ain't got to come over on the weekends. You got to try to act like, just give me my jollof rice. Or is jollof rice, is that Nigerian? That's not Kenyan, is it?
That's it there, yeah.
Okay, my bad. What kind of rice they got in Kenya?
Pilau.
Palau. Palau rice?
Pilau.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. All right, okay. So mommy usually call you or you call her?
So most of the time it's her call.
Okay, and it's a WhatsApp call, isn't it?
Yes.
Of course it is. I know how internationals get down. I know how this goes. Okay. All right. So, all right, say ring ring and I'll pick up. I'm you. Okay. You're mommy.
Ring ring.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Nicole. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm good. I've missed you. I just woke up today and thought I should reach out to you today. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I had a good week. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I just started some farming project that I'm doing. I'm trying to do this organic farming right now, and it's draining. I'm using like a lot of money on it, but I trust that it's going to bring out something good. Yeah.
Wow, it sounds like an expensive endeavor.
Yeah, it is. Right now, getting workers and also getting the organic stuff from people is just the resources, people to come and check the soil and everything. It is expensive.
But it sounds exciting. It sounds like it's something that you want to do.
It is exciting. I love to work. I love to do stuff with my hands. So
Yeah.
it is exciting right now.
Great. I'm happy for you.
Mm. Thank you. So how is work? How are you? How are you doing?
Work has been fine, been productive, and I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Um, so I with everything that I just told you, would you be able to assist me in any kind of way right now?
Assist you?
Yeah, with the work, we've not been paid for the past month, 2 months, and with all this money coming out for this work, it's draining a little bit.
That sounds like a real challenge.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, mommy, I wouldn't be able to assist you this time. I know I've helped out in the past, but I wouldn't be able to assist you this time. I know that's probably going to be very disappointing for you to hear. Probably mad at me a little bit too. But I wouldn't be able to do it. I know that's frustrating to hear, but I wouldn't be able to assist you this time.
It's okay. Whenever you can, or it's on. Okay, I know you always help us whenever you can, but I just thought I should ask.
I appreciate you feeling comfortable enough to ask. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Uh, and role play. Honestly, I don't know how to go faster because when we get to that point, she's just like, okay, we start repeating the conversation again.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Good role play. Good role play, Nicole. All right. Now let me ask, how did that Nicole sound to you?
She sounded confident.
Confident?
She sounded confident, and she sounded like she was putting up the boundaries that she needed.
That was a very confident, boundaried Nicole, wasn't it?
Yes.
Mommy ran into Nicole's wall and was like, "Well, damn. I really like to work with my hands, and I'm dating some guy." She didn't know where to go. She ran into a wall. Mommy ran into a wall.
Yeah.
And my attitude didn't change.
Mm-hmm.
I called out the disappointment she was going to feel. I didn't leave that as an elephant in the room. I didn't make it awkward. I know you're probably frustrated right now. Like, probably thought
Mm-hmm.
probably thought I could do it
Yeah.
like I did last time. And look at there, I can't.
Thing is, I will walk on eggshells when it comes to like stuff that has to do with emotions with my mom, and I just walk on eggshells around it because the fact that I grew up with my grandparents, her siblings are around me, and the things that would be said um when she wasn't around.
Mm-hmm.
I think at some time I felt like I needed to protect her. I needed to be that golden goose child or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So I just walk around eggshells with her because I don't know how to. Because I know she has had this, like her siblings have talked to her about some of the stuff that she has done, and
Mm-hmm.
sh- like you said, it's about her, and she'll always say something. My
Mm-hmm.
siblings don't like me. My people don't,
Mm-hmm.
stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, navigating that.
Yeah. If you could, it's the boundary and it's the confidence.
Mm.
This woman can't hurt you anymore. This woman can't hurt you anymore. There's a whole ocean between y'all.
Mhm.
And so the only thing she can try to do is use her words. And if you realize that those words are coming from wounds,
Mhm.
it's easier to process them knowing that this is just a hurt woman who don't know how to treat. She don't know how to treat herself. That's why she didn't know how to treat you.
Mhm.
And when you realize those words are coming from wounds, it's like, you don't get to bleed on me.
Mhm.
Go ask your boyfriend for the money. Why you way over here? What 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 parent is asking their child for money? An irresponsible one.
Mhm.
We're not talking about somebody in the 70s and 80s who's become frail and lost mobility. That's a different story.
Mhm.
We talking about an able-bodied woman back in Kenya who's about to start farming
Mhm.
and start an enterprise. She got the nerve to ask her daughter for some capital. Stop playing, mama. Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
Mhm.
So here's what I'm. Uh, here's your homework.
Okay.
I got homework for you.
Okay.
I want you to fall in love with your serious face. I want you to practice a serious face.
You don't know even how to do that.
You said you don't have to. You don't have to do that. You don't have to practice it.
I'm saying I don't know how to have a
Oh
serious
no, you're
face.
gonna look in the mirror.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna look in the mirror, and you're only gonna give that beautiful smile to people that deserve it. That's why I want you to find. That's why I want you to practice a serious face.
Okay.
Too many people have taken advantage of you in vulnerable moments. And I need you to practice a stank face. I need you to have a face that people look at and be like, "No, okay, let me not mess with her. I don't think she can. She might cut me. I don't know what she got over there."
Okay.
You understand me?
Yes, I do.
You said earlier that when you were 22, a family member jumped on you and you said, I don't know if it's my beauty. I don't know if it was my smile. Maybe there's something about me that they thought was welcoming. First of all, this was none of the abuse that happened to you was your fault. None of it. You didn't do anything. You didn't say anything. You didn't wear anything. No, this is the perversion of others and the brokenness of others acting out on you. I need there to be a stank face. And I need there to be a harsh tone. And practice both of them.
Okay.
I am a very happy person. I'm welcoming, I'm loving, I wear terry cloth shirts, I hug everybody, and I got a face that can literally look through your soul. If I drop my eyes, you won't know if you getting shot or backhanded or stabbed or cussed out. Like I have one of those faces. And what I don't even have to talk. Once I drop all the blood out of my face, everybody's like, I think we've crossed the line. And I just need you to practice that face. That's going to be your boundary. That's going to be part of how you say no. It's not going to just be no with a smile. It's going to be no with a face.
Okay. No with a face.
It's no. I can say it with my words, and I can also say it with my face.
Okay.
I said no, and my face means no. And what happens after this is at your own risk. If you get popped upside your head, it's because you trespass. No trespassing.
Okay.
Emotionally, psychologically, physically, spiritually, no trespassing.
Mm-hmm.
Trespassers will be shot on sight.
Mm-hmm.
I know you read the sign. You 25 feet past the sign. Now you got buckshotted. That ain't got nothing to do with me. The first shell is bird shot. That's not gonna kill you. That's just gonna pepper you. The second shell is buckshot. I'm about to aerate you. There's gonna be holes in you. So my first shot is a warning. It will sting, but you will live. The second shot, you'll die. And nobody wants to die. So hear me, see me. You advance, you get shot. That's it.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The beautiful thing about our African features is that we can make our nostrils flare. And if we get the right face and get that nostril to flaring, folks start backing up. Folks start backing up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do you feel? Lighter?
Yes.
Good. Okay, that's a good sign.
Less nervous.
Good.
Was when I started talking.
Yeah, good.
And I think I can get that serious face.
Good. Okay. You talked about, I think the last thing you talked about was knowing when you're confronting something and when you're running from something.
Yes.
I just want you to be attuned to yourself and how you feel in whatever the situation is. If it feels like you're running, you're avoiding something.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you don't feel like you're running, but it's like it's just time to move on, let that be your sign. But you have to be really attuned to your body to know the difference.
Okay.
We run when we're afraid. And so if you're afraid of confrontation, if you're afraid of somebody's reaction, if you're afraid to say a certain thing, if you feel any of that, that's a clear indication you need to have the conversation or you need to address the situation.
Okay.
If it's a situation where you sense that, you know what, nothing good can come from this, this would be a waste of my time, I'm just moving on, that's not avoidant. That's being realistic about the situation.
Okay.
There's some conversations that are not worth having because they will not produce any fruit.
Okay. With that, okay. Oh, oh, when so what like what if what a question that
Take your time.
uh so when you say conversations that won't produce fruit, so these are like, let's say in a work environment, there are conversations that you've had over and over again, or there are things that you have addressed one time or the other and still get the same response.
Mm-hmm.
So that is okay, and like just say, okay, I'm not gonna talk about that anymore, and just let it be.
In a work environment, if I've had 2 or 3 conversations that were very important that required change and it hasn't happened, I'm going to HR. Or I'm going to take it to the person that is over my direct report.
And what if you do that and the person doesn't even address it?
If that has happened in the past and that's still not addressed, I'm looking for another job.
Okay.
Because people don't quit their jobs. They quit the people they work for.
Okay.
And if I run into a person that I realize does not value me, does not hear me, does not honor my perspective, you ain't even got to agree with it. But if you're going to dismiss my perspective outright, then I might love my job, but I might not like you. So I'm not bringing it up again with you. If I've taken it to somebody above you and they're not going to do nothing about it either, then that means that this environment is set for me not to be seen and validated. And that's fine. I'm going to keep getting this paycheck and I'm going to use your resources to buy me the time to go find another job. I ain't bringing it up no more. I'm not dealing with you about it no more. I ain't bringing but I am going to be looking for another job. And you're not getting a 2-week notice.
Okay.
I will be gone like a thief in the night.
Okay.
Is that helpful?
Okay. It is helpful.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much. I love you.
I love you too, Uncle Sam.
Thank you so much for calling, Nicole. I hope you have a great weekend, okay?
Yes, thank you. I hope you guys have a good one too.
Okay. Have a good night.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Were you about to say something?
No, I just love you.
Oh, I love you
You're
too.
great.
Okay. I thought you were looking like Ooh, we like you had something that you was about to say. Okay.
Say it. Say it.
Cicely Tyson. All right, who's our next
We
caller?
got Destiny pulling up on us. Destiny, you are on with Tim Ross. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Destiny.
Hey y'all, how are you guys?
We're fantastic. How are you?
I'm okay.
What's
It's
poppin'?
good to be on here.
I'm glad you're here.
Shout out to Nicole too. She said she was nervous. She did fantastic.
She did do fantastic.
Yeah, she did.
She did.
Okay. So
You
for
got a beautiful
me-
smile too.
Yes,
All
I-
these people, everybody with nice teeth and beautiful smiles. Amen. Let's go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I need some encouragement, and I was kind of nervous to even come on here, not because you guys don't have the bandwidth for me, but more so feeling as if I don't deserve to get encouraged.
Oh,
I am in a space where I think that I've always just struggled with the love of God
okay.
and not the love of people.
Okay.
And that has become a huge battle in my mind as of recently. 2.5 years ago, I moved to Indiana from Detroit
Okay.
for my job. And I know that it was a time of just separation. And God really blessed me through this time that I was here. I was delivered. I found a church home, like all the great things. Now I am in a space where I'm trying to figure out, do I know too much for my own good? I'm in a space where it's like I know so much about the word that it makes it hard for me to follow God. If that makes sense, I feel like I can say this a lot better.
It's fine.
Or maybe I can give an example.
Yeah.
If I'm having a rough day, I don't feel like I deserve for my day to be rough because I know that I serve a good God. Or if somebody hurts my feelings, being so forgiving and feeling as if I don't deserve to feel frustrated, even though I know that I can feel my feelings and feel my emotions. I know these things.
Yeah.
And it's like I've been battling with what I know. And that has been draining. And it's like, all right, God, here I am again. I'm showing up again. I am bearing my cross again. And I can know God and I know that God loves me. That doesn't mean that I feel intimate towards him every single day.
For sure. Absolutely.
You know? Because
Yeah.
it's like, I'm just not feeling you today.
Yeah, for sure.
I was taken back and I was like, maybe I just need to fast because I haven't in a long time.
Okay.
I fasted Monday, Tuesday. I came off Wednesday and I was like, I'm gonna wake up at 3. And I sat down on Wednesday on my couch and it wasn't like a long prayer, but it was just like, I don't even feel like this did anything this time around. I don't even feel like this fast counted for anything. And I don't know if it's because I showed up differently or it wasn't that I was as excited, but here goes that knowing where it's like that you don't always got to be excited to show up here.
Right.
You know, he will meet you there.
Right.
So I just don't, I don't even know what space I'm in. I am 3 years delivered from smoking weed, and I had such a rough weekend last weekend, and that's what I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I prayed. I said, man, I want to go get fried.
Yeah.
That's what I want to go do. I want to go get fried, and I know where I can go. I know where I can get it from. I know who will say yes to me.
Yeah.
Instead, I did call my sisters in Christ. Like I called friends that I know that I could depend on, and I woke up the next day like, thank God I didn't go do that because I would have been pissed at myself. But that's besides the point. I get what the enemy does. I also get how God functions because I love the Lord. I read my word, but the knowing has just become my biggest struggle. Why do I feel as if God can't love me? Or why do I feel like I just feel so many different things and I know I can feel these things. So, I don't know. I just need some insight with tenure. I just need some insight with tenure. Like I know it's been multiple people that have been in this space.
Yeah,
I
for
don't
sure.
have a story where I've had a story, but I've dealt with that part of my life.
Yeah.
So now I'm in a space where, I talk to some of my friends and I really don't want to hear what they got to say. Cause it's like, you're not living your life exactly where I am. And I'm trying not to also be judgmental because I don't want to judge nobody because I used to be in that same space. So now I'm in a space where I just need some encouragement, I guess.
For sure. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. This is good. All right. I'm with this. I'm with this. All right. Okay. All right, Destiny. I'm curious about a couple things, okay?
Okay.
All right. Can you remember the earliest time in your life where you felt like someone made you feel like you didn't deserve a thing, or some situation popped up where you feel like you didn't deserve it?
Yeah, I can actually.
Okay, that seems like it came pretty fast.
I can.
Okay.
When I was watching, it's so funny when you guys first came on today. I come from a Hispanic and Black household.
Okay.
My father is Puerto Rican,
Okay.
and but he's my stepfather, but he's raised me since I was 1 year old.
Got it.
And I think that's the first place I struggle with identity, because I've been there since I was 1 year old. I was raised in a Hispanic household, and I was looking at y'all, and I was like, Tim is kind of me. Like, everybody around him is Hispanic, and you just got the nigga there. Like, but I'm not less than them, but I kind of feel less than them because I don't speak fluent Spanish. Even though all my cousins, none of us can speak fluent Spanish, but all my grandparents, my parents, my aunties, my uncles, and just feeling like I'm the outcast of things. Like, maybe that is, I feel like, the first place in space where I felt that way.
Okay. All right, Destiny. That came really fast. Which means no, that's not bad. It just means that that's really present. If the thought came that fast, that means the feeling is that present. And I can already see the change in your face, babe. So what are you feeling?
You know how they tell black women, like, or just black people in general, you got to show up 10 times harder.
Right.
That felt like I had to show up in my life.
Yep.
And I don't have a hard story where I come from a beautiful family.
Yeah.
I come from a praying family. I'm a preacher's kid on both sides.
Yeah.
With my stepdad, with my biological father,
Yep.
my mom.
Yep.
So I know what it's like to pray. I know what it's like to lean on. But my personal battle is no one else's. And I can always ask people to bear the cross with me, but it's still going to be my cross to bear.
For sure. Absolutely.
This has been my biggest cross, man. And I remember there was a time when we was sitting out, I was probably like 9 years old. And somebody came up and was like, oh my God, your family is so beautiful. Look at you. You guys are all Puerto Rican and Black. And I was just like, I'm just Black. And my aunt corrected me so fast. Like, girl, well, hold on. Like, you were raised here. We raised you.
Yeah.
I'm 20. I'm about to be 26 in a couple of months, and they've never made me feel less. It could be something that I've always told myself. Like I said, when I first prompted this conversation, I said, like, why is it so hard for me to accept God's love, but it's easier for me to do it for man? Or maybe that may be something that I'm telling myself so that I can show up as my best self.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to show up as my best self.
Yeah.
I love when I can love people.
Yeah.
I just have my days where I'm just like, man, Destiny made a mistake today. This one mistake, and I'm being held against that.
Okay. So, all right. This context is so good. Thank you so much for your vulnerability.
Yeah.
Let me say that it sounds like for a very long time you've had a disclaimer, whether it's self-imposed or imposed on you. There's always been a disclaimer to how you fit in.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah. You have a beautiful family. Yeah, but I'm Black. Right, like, all y'all just seem to be so, oh yeah. We are. But that's my stepdad. That ain't my real dad. Or man, y'all have your cousins are so beautiful. Do you speak Spanish? Well, see, the thing is, the way the whole thing is set up, see, that's my dad, right? But he been here since I was 1. But then my mom, my real dad, so there's always been a disclaimer. So now you get into a relationship with your heavenly father, and there's a disclaimer.
Wow, I never thought about it like that.
Right? It's like, I know my real dad. I know my heavenly father is my real dad, but like, I used to smoke weed. So like, sometimes I be still wanting to smoke weed. I just want to get fried. And then like, I wanted to backslap my friend, and I didn't, because like my heavenly father, like, I'm a believer, but like, I'm still in the flesh. And so there's still disclaimer, right? I was born in sin and shaping in iniquity, and I know I've been redeemed, but sometimes I still want to backslide and do so.
For sure.
Right? So we're still disclaiming. And what would it be like to show up to a space and not have to disclaim? What would it be like to show up to a space and just be? And like, even if it's like, I'm different, but I'm not explaining it. I'm not about to give y'all this whole backstory. Figure it out. Hablas español? Un poquito. I'm going to let y'all figure that one out. What would it be like to just show up and be?
It's funny. I have very close friend of mine. She always laughs at me because I say the most outlandish things, like whatever people get canceled for, I probably would have been canceled. But I had thanked her the other day, because that is a place where I can just be.
Good.
But it's like, what about when you're not present?
Yeah.
You know? So you did just give me perspective in language.
Yeah, yeah.
I never thought about it like that.
So okay, so I think I can help with that, right? Like, so what do I do when this person's not present? That's when you practice as if the person was. Like, I'm just going to show up to every place that I arrive, and I'm just going to be. I'm going to act like my friend's there, even if she's not. I'm going to text her while I'm there, as if she was there. But I'm just going to be here. I know what that feeling feels like. They just showed a clip earlier. 11 years ago, I'm at Gateway, I'm speaking, and I'm looking at that guy, and I'm like, as I presently am, would not have been received there.
Mm.
And it wasn't like I was hiding who I was. It was just, I was only okay to be me with the type of friend you had, right? I'm going to keep that close quarters. And then the older I got, I just thought, why am I robbing myself when I walk out of my house of being myself? I just rather people make a decision on who I really am instead of the person that I think they will accept. And that's an exercise. It takes practice to be yourself everywhere. And my encouragement for you is that it's worth it. Because just this little piece of destiny that I got, I'm like, oh, I love her. I get down with people from Detroit anyway. I really do think Detroit people are nothing but LA people that just wound up in Detroit. So like it's you being you is the greatest gift you could give us. Because the Holy Spirit's been waiting all of human history to be able to express himself through you. And after your life is over, Destiny, he will never have the expression he had in you for the rest of human history. And so I would rather you at 26 be like, you made me thus. And people just going to have to get this Destiny that I am. And whoever can handle it, that's who I'm about. That's going to be my community. And whoever can't handle it needs to find their person. But this is who I am.
And when it comes to the space where I said, like, here I am, I'm fasting, and it feels like it's not helping. Is it worth it? Am I supposed to know that it's still worth it, even though it probably didn't look like how it did a year and a half ago, 2 years ago?
Absolutely. I've been on 3 40-day fasts, and all of them were different. One of them, I was like, I just spent 40 days looking like a crackhead for no reason. Because what weight did I have to lose going on anybody's fast? I mean, that's not why you go on a fast. But if a skinny nigga goes on a fast for 40 days, he's doing crack.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I was a young adult pastor. My clothes was hanging off me. I'm a medium 5'9", size 9 shoe. Nothing should be hanging off me. It was still hanging off me. They was like, he's either on a fast or he's on crack. He's a functioning crack addict. His sermons are still fire, but I think he's doing crack. And when I got off that fast, there was no like magic. Like I didn't feel the spirit, like the throne room opened up and I went to the 8th level of the Spirit of God and got a revelation. I just felt like, damn. Like, Lord have mercy. I survived that joint, but wow. That was rough. But it's a spiritual discipline that does bear fruit, but it doesn't look the same every time.
Because I for sure was sitting there like, all right, bring fire down.
Right.
Especially because you know my heart and you know what I've been going through and you know the space that I'm in, and just trying to humble myself to know that I really don't deserve anything.
For sure.
And
well, what if that fast produced this vulnerable moment?
Maybe.
And cleared a path for you to just love you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. That's you, sir. I'm not going to even act like, okay, you're good. Here's what I felt like I heard the Holy Spirit just say. God has been waiting 26 years for you to agree with him that you're worthy of his love. He's been waiting your whole life for you to just agree that you deserve the love and the grace and the favor that he's giving you. He just wants you to agree with it. You already see the favor that's on your life. You got favor on your life. It's obvious. You come from a spiritual pedigree. You come from praying parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles. You come from this loving environment. And the Lord's just like, just agree with me. You may not feel like you deserve it. You may not feel like you always warrant it. And he's like, I did not ask you all that. Three-day fast, 10-day fast, 20-day fast, 40-day fast. Lakers in 5. No, I'm just playing. Sorry.
No, for sure.
Right? Like he just loves you.
Sorry, guys, my dog's up.
It's all good. He just loves you. You could have went and bought a dub sack and blunted yourself for 48 hours. You could have fried yourself for 40 hours. You would have felt bad after you did it. His love wouldn't have changed. He's not playing double dutch with his favor and his love and his and his joy for you. Like that's constant. We may go in and out. He remains faithful. And if you can accept that and agree with it, child, oh my goodness. Y'all about to be tra-la-la-line through some lilies or something.
I appreciate that and your insight. And I appreciate y'all and this platform and the bandwidth that you have for us because it takes a lot to be able to consume us every single day. Like this is a lot. When y'all get up here and I stick y'all in at work, I'm like, they doing this again? That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I was laughing at Hector's name with the amen at the end because he gonna hit y'all with an amen.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm hungry at that. I'm like, so you guys are a blessing, and I appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much, Destiny. We love you. We're honored to serve you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, for sure.
Have a great weekend, okay?
You too. Thank you.
Okay. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Love you too.
Bye. My beautiful sisters. I love them. I love them. They doing this again?
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
For real.
They out here again? They ain't sick of us yet? Not today. JoJo Dancer, your life is calling you.
It's a women's conference today.
Huh?
What? I didn't say anything. What?
I don't know.
I love it.
Julie really said, I don't know nothing.
All right, our next caller.
Jojo, you are on with Tim Russ. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Hi, JoJo.
And you can mute us on YouTube. That way you can lock in with Timmy on Discord.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hi, JoJo.
Hi.
This is Beautiful Smile Day. That's the bottom line. This is Beautiful Smile Day. It's so good to see your face, JoJo. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you. And you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much.
Awesome. You're welcome. First off, thank you all so much for all that you do. It's a lot. I know it's a lot to take in, but I'm grateful for all of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I have 3 things that I'd like your perspective on.
Okay.
So I'll start with the first one. So the first one is about, I would say work. How do you not put work as becoming an idol as well as money?
Mm.
I grew up seeing both sides of not having enough and having way more, but not having the love you need to grow in a nurturing family. So for me, I've been, just on a roller coaster, right? Trying to find my way in between, I guess, because I don't want to work so much that I don't have enough time with my kids. I have 4 girls, by the way.
Okay.
So I just want to have that balance, but not putting work and money as an idol, because I know I've done that a lot. And so I wanted to get your perspective, but context to that is, um, I just started working at my current job a year ago. Um, and it has taken a big toll on me mentally, emotionally, and physically because I'm doing, um, two jobs as just one person. I guess
Okay.
I'm wearing too many hats
Hmm.
um, because I love what I do and I'm a people pleaser. And so that tends to get in the way. And so um, I finally told myself it's not worth my peace. And so I submitted my formal resignation for this Saturday as my last day. But
Wow.
yesterday, because I think I'm a people pleaser, I I spoke to my supervisor and she was asking me, "Hey, if it's just a 1 week notice, you won't be able to come back." And I listened to the sermon with you and Preston talking about closing doors in a good way.
Hmm.
And so I kind of like, maybe I should think about this. And so I extended that because they're currently training uh, three new people.
Hmm.
And so I said, okay, I can work until the 3rd of May, but I can come in starting at 11 a.m. So there's like, they said, that's fine, as long as you can come in until we get them fully trained. And I agree. And so I wanted to get your perspective on that. I don't have anything lined up as of yet.
Yep.
And I've gone through 2023 doing deliveries as a source of paying for bills.
Hmm.
And I guess that's what's going to happen if I don't find anything right after May 3rd.
Hmm.
So I'd like your perspective on that.
Absolutely. Okay, so I cannot tell you how proud I am of you. The self awareness, um, to know that you've been overworking, that you've been people pleasing. It's one thing to be self aware of it, JoJo. It's a completely different thing to take action and do something about it. I mean, the fact that you've already put this in motion and you've implemented it isn't, it is a recipe for a faith move. Like, this is how faith moves are initiated, right? It's like, I've identified something, I'm going to make a change, and I'm going to trust God. I'm not waiting until I figure it out. I'm not waiting until I have another job lined up. I'm putting this in motion, and I trust God to be the one who provides. If I don't have anything right when May 3rd hits, by May 7th, I will be delivering items and goods to cover my bills, but I know God's going to make a way. Girl, that's a faith move. Everybody in this room can respect that because we living in that right now. Okay. So I think it's very, very admirable that you decided to stay into the 3rd. What I think is more admirable is that you made it with a boundary. I'm coming in at 11, as opposed to however you was working before. It's like, I'll help you with the condition. And the fact that they took it lets you know God honored it, right? So these are where good stories are made. These are where God stories are made. It's when, hey, I've put this in motion and now I trust God to respond. And with today being the 18th, it seems like, oh my God, May 3rd is just around the corner. That's way more than enough time for God to do whatever he wants to do. Way more than enough time. So I commend you. I commend you. And I say, stay right on that course. And I believe God's going to show up for you in a profound way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. And so for the next one, it's about my mom and my second oldest. I adopted my oldest, and then I have three biological ones. So my second oldest, she got married in 2023, and that's when I was not stable financially. And so I helped out with her wedding invitations, but I did apologize and I told her I couldn't attend with her two younger siblings that are currently with me right now. And so she said okay, but I know she was hurt. It's a wedding, and I accept that. And um I take fault too for not preparing well for it, I guess. And so I didn't join. We haven't spoken for like a year and a half because of it. Um, and so I've I've been mad at God. I've been mad at God, and I've also apologized to God for being mad for not being able to attend. But I truly believe that in everything, there's a reason why I couldn't go. And so, with that, I want to fully surrender this to God and allow Him to do what He needs to do to intervene and start the healing process. And so, I'd like your perspective on that as well.
Absolutely. Um, you've already started, and it's this starts with your grief. The disappointment, the the pain, the hurt that you feel with not having a relationship and a connection for a year and a half. It starts with grief. You made the decision that you had to make at the time. You supported financially for this wedding to take place. You could not attend the wedding in person. And the reaction of your child in this context is very hurtful and very disappointing. And it is out of your control. And so the most appropriate thing for you to do is to give it to the God and grieve because you miss her and you love her. And so, of course, it's worthy of your tears. That relationship is worthy of your tears. And we hope that at some point she understands the whole picture. But until then, we grieve. And it sucks. Can we say that? It sucks. Are you
Yes,
kidding me right now?
yes.
It sucks. And we can't be everywhere.
Yeah. And then just shout out to all the callers. I've connected with them one way or the other
That's awesome.
because of life.
Yeah, that's
But
awesome.
shout out to Nicole. My third one is my mom. Um, I was raised, well, not raised, but I raised my younger siblings. I have five other ones.
Okay.
My parents worked, and I was expected to raise my younger siblings, which I'm grateful now because I have my own. But the thing that caught me off guard growing up is my mom would lock herself away when she gets mad. She's disappointed. I know we all have our demons that we fight, but the fact that she would just lock herself away in her room and expect me to cook, clean, raise, practically raise my siblings. And she'd do that for days, even weeks on end. And I accepted that because I was so I noticed, and so I took on I took on that responsibility. And when I couldn't make it to my second oldest wedding, she did make it. Um, and I emailed her and I told her how I felt, that I felt that she was condescending and she was selfish because of the things she did. And she came back, responded to my email with her not telling me that she didn't realize that she was doing all of that. And I just didn't want it to continue like that. I've always yearned for a mother daughter relationship, but at that point, I realized that it's not going to happen. And I think that's one of the reasons why God took me from Guam and brought me all the way out to Arizona to give me that space to heal and to know that God's got me.
Yeah.
So with that, I just want to ask for your perspective on that as well. Wait, I haven't spoken to my mom in like I think 2 years
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
already. I feel sad,
Hmm.
but for some reason I feel at peace because I can finally be who I am and
Hmm.
deal with the emotions that's been buried for so long.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. Absolutely. Um, I'm so grateful that you said that, and it makes perfect sense why you shouted out Nicole as well. Now I get it. Both y'all are long distance from your mama gang, right? Like, um, it makes perfect sense. I think this needs to be said, especially for adult children, right? We're adults, but we're somebody's child still. Um, we all know we all know the right things to say about our parents, right? Our parents did the best they could, and I love my parents. Like nobody's gonna be up here talking about I hate my mom and I hate my dad. But when we become adults, at some point we have to reconcile the experience that we had with them growing up. And we have to be honest enough. And it does nothing to the honor of the parent to be honest about the parent. Honoring is not, I mean, being on honesty is not dishonoring. It's truthful because two things can be true. My mama did the best she could, and she was emotionally absent, or she was verbally abusive, or she gaslit me. She was dismissive of my emotions. She never validated my perspective. She hit me. She threw chanclas. She did all the things. Like, right, whatever. That's like you're just being honest. And honesty is not dishonoring. It's being truthful. And at some point, as adults, we have to reconcile. Yes, my parents are awesome and they're flawed. And some of them can be unhealthy enough that 2 years without hearing from them sounds like a freaking vacation. Right?
Right.
Right? Do I still care about the welfare of my parent? Yes, I do. Do I want to make sure they're alive? Yes, I do. Am I all broken up inside because I haven't talked to him in 2 years? No, I'm not. I saw their latest Facebook post. They look good to me. like, so I feel like I think your perspective is good. I think you're balanced. I think you're processing it correctly. Like, love her, might not like her a little bit, might not like some stuff, right? But I can finally breathe and I can finally heal. And I don't have to worry about this constant pressure of like being someone's mother and still trying to be somebody's daughter when they won't treat me like an adult. It's really weird when parents treat their adult children like they're 16. It's weird. It's like, Mama, may I remind you, I pushed out 4 children of my own. You are my mama, and I am somebody's mama 4 times. So I think you are healthy, and I don't sense any pettiness in the distance that you have. You are in the lovely arid state of Arizona for a reason. And I applaud the fact that God brought you to a space where you could have self-differentiation and begin to heal. So yay. That's my perspective. My perspective is yay.
Thank you. All right. If you don't mind, one last one before I get off.
Come on, let's go with the bonus question. Let's get it.
Okay. So, because I'm a single mom, I've been since 17. Um, I worry about retirement and I worry that I don't have savings. And so when it comes to like investing, and I wasn't taught this when I was growing up, like I was never taught financially, like, okay, you should do this and this and this so that in the future you can have this and this and this.
Of
And
course.
so
Yep.
I'm trying my best. So I've been looking into investments. I don't have that money yet, but I know when I do, I want to be ready for it. And so when it comes to investments, my mind is like a roller coaster, right? Like there are different things that I know I want to invest in. Um, I don't know if I'm putting this as an idol again before God, but I tend to want to do things like my flesh tells me,
Mhm.
but yet then I question myself, like, am I putting this as an idol before God?
Yeah.
Because I'm already reading into investments. I'm trying to put away savings that will last the kids and I between 3 to 6 months. But just having that boundary to know, okay, you need to step back and you need to pray and you need to trust that God will provide because I tend to just go on a roller coaster, right? Where I'm like, okay, I need to do this and this and this. Okay, I'm not in the right time frame. What am I doing wrong? So it's like a time frame for me when it comes to, okay, I need to get these things prepared, especially when it comes to providing for my kids and having that comfortable money put away just in case of emergency. So I just wanted your perspective on that.
Absolutely. What I want you to do, and I want the guys to put the link either um in her direct thread or through Discord. I want you to pull up Anthony O'Neill I want you to pull up his site. I want you to buy his book. And I want you to follow his program to the T. Like, whatever he says, I just want you to do it. If you walk through his advice and his wisdom, you will be debt-free. You will have savings. And then you can invest. That's the order. You don't want to invest and put money to the side for investments and you still have debt. You want to attack debt first. You want to then build up savings, and then you want to invest. That's the order. So the first focus is becoming debt free. That's what you want. And then we're going to go for savings, and you're going to get that 3 to 6 months saved up, and you're going to look at your bank account and you're going to see your savings, and you're going to be like, if I have a rainy day, it don't even matter. I'm Gucci, right? If I want to quit this job, I ain't got to deliver on May 7th. I might not have to deliver nothing until October the 3rd, right? Okay.
Right.
But you're going to get that built up, and then we're going to invest. I have an account through an app. Let me see where it is. I got this account through this app that always makes me. They act like I'm not me. Okay, I have Face ID on this, finally. And they still send me a code. Dios mío. Hold on real quick. Come through code. Okay, there it is. Hold on. Password. This thing is so sensitive. Boom. Boom. Now I need another code. One of the best things Apple has ever done is put the when the email comes in, it just populates at the bottom. It's one of my favorite things. Oh, that's the wrong code. Boom, it's that code. Okay, so I got this account that has. Okay, so this account has $22,694.30 in it. I put $100 in this account every week. It's my first time looking at it in I don't know how long. All right, so by the time I'm 89, if I just keep this same energy, which I ain't gonna be waiting for this at no 89 years old, but I'm just saying, if I waited till I was 89 years old on this, it'd be 1.9 million. Okay, adjusted for inflation, that's gonna be whatever it is, right? Let me see what this is. 75. At 75, if I just keep it like it is and don't do anything with it, I will have $626,332 at 75. That's not bad, right?
Right.
The investment was 166 grand. The return was 460. But the reason why I have this account, JoJo, is that I paid off my house. So I could take what I used to pay in a mortgage and accelerate this and change all these numbers. But I got 2 cars and an AC that I had to buy. So I'm attacking that first. And when I get all of that done, then what I used to pay for those 2 car notes and that AC will start going into that account.
Right.
So debt first, savings, and then investment. And Anthony O'Neill, that's my guy. I am not the guru. Anthony's the guru. And he's my personal friend. So
Okay.
everything he has, get it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you all for everything that you do.
I love you so much, JoJo. Thank you. Have a great day, okay?
Love you too.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. I so love that we could talk about anything. I just so love that we could talk about anything. Ah, it's just too good. Yay, Jesus.
Shout out Jesus.
Links are put up in the Discord.
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah. I love it. Thank y'all so much. It's been a good day, peeps. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
Tim, do you want to do 6 more callers before spend lunch with Jim?
Yeah, let's do 16.
You went up.
Why stop? Like, why limit ourselves? Let's do 72 calls in 10 minutes. Hi, what's your name? Thanks.
Love ya.
Love ya.
As we click.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you're on the air. What? Okay, got it. All right. Nope. Bye.
That's
Shout out Good
hilarious.
Friday.
It's a really good Friday.
It was awesome.
Really good Friday.
It wouldn't even have to be a minute call. It would have to be a couple of second call.
That reminds me, in our facilities days, I don't know if it was you or Jordan who started it. You would FaceTime them. They'd pick up and you'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have time. Bye." Do you remember that?
And they'd be so disoriented. They'd be so disoriented, like, what? You called me?
Yeah, exactly.
It's the funniest thing. Yeah, that's the way you digitally prank call your friends
my
now.
Gosh.
Like, it's like I used to.
And
we
I
used to
fell
do
for
it.
it every time. It happened to
Every
you?
No, I used to do it to people.
Oh, you used to do it?
Yeah, they pick up. Boom. Hey man, what's up? I'm like, hey bro, I ain't got time right now. I'm gonna hit you back. They're like, what? The face they make right before you hang up.
Hilarious.
What?
It's like offense too. They're like,
Yeah, like what was that for?
But then they question themselves, right? Like for like 30 seconds, they're like, did I
Yep.
butt down this dude? What happened?
Oh. Were you a big prankster? You were? Oh my gosh, you look so pretty.
Hey, do you remember the Jerky Boys? You remember the Jerky Boys? Of course.
I'm old.
Yeah, I'm old too.
Jerklets.
You're seasoned.
Certified late 40s.
Certified cuarentas.
Hey, the Jerky Boys, they used to prank call people.
Okay.
They used to just pick up the phone book and prank call people.
Oh.
So we used to prank call people. Like we would call different states.
Dude, we got to do that on Wide
That's
Open.
crazy.
And we just prank call people.
New segment for Monday.
Like literally, like soon as they pick up the phone, we just go. Oh, I call. Okay. So we lived in Apple Valley, and Victorville was a city next to us, and there was like a biker bar. And so I called one day, and I was like, "Hey, I just wanted to know if y'all was open." And they were like, "Yeah, we're open." Me and a couple of my buddies went to come down there and just hang out with y'all. Oh, well, then you should come through. Y'all got enough beer? We got enough beer. Then I was like, hey, I just need to make sure things are okay. You ain't got any niggers down there, do you?
No, Tim.
That's what I said. You ain't got any niggers down there, do you? Because I can't go in there if there's a bunch of niggers in there. And the person was silent. Then they were like, nah, man, we don't have many that come through here. I was like, oh, that's good, man. That's good. So y'all been able to keep them out, huh? They don't come through there that often. Cause I don't even want a blue moon. Like I don't want to see them. Is this place nigger free?
Dang.
And that person was like, for the most part, yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, boy. You have relieved somebody over here. We'll be down there, man. Keep the beer flowing. Keep it on tap. We'll be right down there. We hung up. We were like, those racists. Those racists. We're about to tell on them.
That's shout out Larry. Really, Hector? I mean, you're right.
Yeah, that was Larry back then.
That's crazy.
Yep. We used to call Chinese restaurants and put in ridiculous
my
orders.
Fried
We
rice.
would do it at drive-thrus. We would go to Del Taco, And we would go in Del Taco, and my brother would be like, I want 2 tacos with no meat.
Oh.
And the lady was like, oh. No meat? Like, yeah, we just want 2 tacos, no meat. And then she's like, but it's only gonna be like a little bit of lettuce and cheese. And he was like, yeah, 2 tacos, no meat. And then she's like, okay. And we pull around, look the lady right in the eyes, and drive off.
That's crazy work.
Yeah,
That's
we were
wild,
crazy.
man. You guys are bold. I could never. I'd be like, I'm so sorry.
Miles would walk into McDonald's and be like, hey, I want a cheeseburger with no cheese. And then so the lady would be like, so you just want a hamburger? He was like, no, I want a cheeseburger with no cheese. So she was like, then a hamburger. And then he'd be like, nah, nigga, I want a cheeseburger with no cheese. And she was like, so a hamburger? He's like, no, get me a cheeseburger without no cheese. And she'd be so disoriented.
Oh my god.
It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Art Z Cat. I worked at McDonald's and people legit ordered it like that sometimes. It's true.
That's hilarious. What we did a lot was ding dong ditch. We did that a lot.
See, that took exercise. Nobody would have time to be doing all that running.
I run pretty fast.
Yeah, nobody wanted to be.
I do. I do. I really do.
Yeah, man. I didn't want to do no exercises, so we didn't do that. What a week.
It's been a great week.
As I just sit and reminisce on just the beauty of the week,
Bewildered.
the news that we've covered,
Australian reef.
the laughs that we've had, the stories that we've heard, the calls that we've taken.
Yadeling.
You know, it's really giving Cicely Tyson.
Los titles.
It's really giving Cicely Tyson. So funny.
Piece of slice.
Pizza slice. Pedazos. Dos pedazos, tres pedazos, cuatro pedazos. Muy pedazos.
Muchos pedazos.
Muchos pedazos.
What's cow tipping?
Cow tipping? Oh, that you literally can go push over a cow and they just fall over.
But they're so big.
2 people.
It's over.
Okay.
Just their little hoof, their little legs.
Yeah.
Go push them jokers and they just tip over.
Dang.
I never done it. That's a beast.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's. I don't care. It's a beast to me. I'm not out there with the wildlife like that. Not
Like
out there
one
with
kick. Ouch.
I have a little OCD around animals to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So like
Little trauma.
shedding. No, not trauma. It's just like shedding and then like
Yeah.
saliva and.
I wonder if you have some form of OCD contamination.
For sure.
I do too.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
there's just something that, like
There's
I
different levels to it.
I just be looking at people and I just be like,
Father Tim, do you do gold stars here at the house?
Father Tim,
Catholics.
Doing a communion
certified
over here.
certified Catholic on Good Friday. What is
Cicely
happening?
Tyson.
Do you do gold stars in the Ross Manor?
Certified Catholic. I'm the one that. What?
Do you do gold stars in the Ross Manor?
Ghost stars?
Like gold stars, like when someone does good?
No,
Can we do it?
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to say I've been doing a really good job of not being too crazy on the mic this week.
So you want to go star? It sounds like you want to go
I've
star.
been very
Hector.
calm, so I want to go star, please.
Okay.
Right now.
Go star.
Thank you.
Aw.
No, I'm gonna text it in the chat. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna get you a
That
go
was little
star.
Hector in there. That was
Yeah.
little Hector.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you a star. I'm gonna get you a gold star. Booyah! Here it is, and it's sparkly too. See it. What's up, handsome? You good? Good. Bam! You got your star.
That's adorable.
Yeah, Hector got his star. Hector got his star. Hector got his
Oh,
star.
they're so cute.
Hector got his star. Hector got his star. Hector got his star. Yo, this sticker is hilarious. Is that a margarita?
Ooh.
It's just me holding out a cup with garnishes for the margarita.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
If you like pina coladas.
That's what I do when I don't know the words to.
Like them up on a midnight.
Yeah.
Make
Half of the top, right? That's how it's generally like that.
Yeah.
If you like pina colada, half of the two hooks of shoe.
We're the best live show.
We really are. It's
There's no other live show better than this one.
Hey, Derek said, "To hell with this. We're getting up out of here." That bro hit that. That bro hit that thing fast. He was like, "Get out." Hey man, I want everybody to have a good weekend. This is my propane tank. I'm Timothy Charles Ross. That's Derek Santiago. That's Herrick Alejandro Guerrero. Juliana Buendia Karlovich. Baby Karlovich. We'll see you next week on Wide Open. Peace.